Everything good? We're back to video recording again. What's good, my niggas? Fucking to another video today. Y'all missed me, didn't you? Yeah, I know. I'm kind of like the dad, you know, that came back once in a while for the cigarettes, milk. Of course, all the essentials that a kid needs. I'm gonna put on my easy screens. You know I'm looking sexy today. Big body as usual. Big body as usual. But before we start to this video, I know you just looking different. I know y'all can see like the computer screen right now. So let me get this out the way first. I'm sorry that I missed out on a couple episodes this year. I've been, as y'all can see, I was dealing with a lot of shit this year, and I'm not trying to come up with an excuse because I'm just coming up with a plan for how we're gonna run things now for round one. So I'm gonna start discussing it over time. I'm gonna have another video discussing a lot of things that's gonna happen on the channel, like a lot of channel updates, how I'm gonna do arcs and how I want to handle them, how I'm gonna handle all but the game series, all that other stuff. I've been going through a lot. I have been changing a lot. This new camera angle might be a little weird at first, but hopefully y'all get used to it. But I'm changing a lot of things around the channel, and I'm changing things around my life too. So yeah, you know what I'm saying. Like they going to therapy too. So I don't want to slow y'all down though. I love y'all and I appreciate all the love I be getting. You know what I'm saying. I remember I was gone and the nigga literally DM'd me like, "Yo, bro, when another video coming out, bro? Like you gotta be waiting weeks out of a month." You know what I'm saying? And I feel bad, and so I feel like it was important to me to fulfill my promise and give y'all a tier list of the Ace Attorney characters, which on my screen a nigga just got. Yes, sir. So we're on this tier list maker thing. I just randomly search this up. I ain't gonna hold you at all, nigga. Like, yeah, I randomly searched it up. I don't know what I was gonna do any first anyway. But let's get in the tier list. Got my nigga back. Jesus Christ. I got like a Comic-Con. I'm gonna show y'all some pictures up here that I just had, bro. Man, it's good to be back, bro. It's good to be back, bro. A nigga look kind of oggy today. Hold on. Listen, I'm getting good, though. You know what I'm saying? I'm getting good, though. Hyperpigmentation suck ass, though. I'm not gonna hold you at all, nigga. booty shit. Alright, so we got this tier list maker, right? Basically, what we're gonna do is after every end of our series, we're going to basically tier list and make every character. Doesn't matter if it's Attorney, doesn't matter if it's Girl Hunters Pokemon. Yes, we're playing that on the channel. Nah, nigga, I have to be lying like hell. We ain't playing that. Y'all niggas, bro, you have to be getting hyped like, he playing Girl Hunter. Nah, nigga, I ain't buying that shit. 2K? Nah, I'm just playing. That shit's ass. Anybody who play 2K literally is a slave. I think I should cut that out. I think YouTube was actually gonna demonetize me for that shit. I make money on this shit. What am I talking about? First tier, we got Hall of Famer, GOAT. Still got a special place in my heart. You Still Cool, which is like C tier. UI, which is D tier. Duke ass for E. And then F is, I don't even know what type of character you are. You basically didn't serve any purpose to the story at all. Of course, we got all these niggas. We got niggas from the series. We got niggas from future series that I don't know. And then we got these random ass, jolly goofy ass niggas down here, bro. So I don't know who any of these other people are right now. We're going to focus on the character that we do know and what we did actually, you know, interact with the story and also the DLC too. So let's get to the shit, my nigga. Boom. First nigga right here. Phoenix Wright. I ain't gonna judge all, nigga, bro. Out of every MC we put on the channel, of course, we play with Peter Parker, my nigga. We play with this Peter Parker. We play with the Peter Parker. We play with Kratos. You know what I'm saying? Chloe. You know what I'm saying? Uncharted series, which I still didn't finish because I lost all the recordings. I'm not still mad. I'm good. Anyway, so what we're gonna do is Phoenix Wright all the way into Hall of Famer, yes sir. Phoenix Wright throughout his entire like story, it's kind of like almost like an underdog type of thing, but it's more of a person growing from a person who wasn't confident in his skills, who relied on, you know what I'm saying, Mia, right? He grew throughout this entire series. Even in the DLC, you could see how like he like a switch flipped to him. You know what I'm saying? Like when we started the series, he wasn't that confident. He was kind of fidgety. He didn't know what really to do. Until like middle of the game, he teed up when around the time we was at the what's the name, like the fishing niggas spot, the what's the name, the noodle shop, yeah, big noodles, you know what I'm saying, noodles, nigga, noodles. Oh my god, I fucking hate that thumbnail. That thumbnail has haunted me for like I don't know how long, nigga. Noodles, so fucking stupid, bro. Anyway, but yeah, Phoenix Wright, he has teed up throughout this entire series. I really did never dislike him at all. He was like a character where it was like he was moving with the plot, where he really didn't have any relevance or really anything at all except for like him being the main character. But he actually had an arc. He actually had to overcome his fears. He had to actually tee the fuck up when it was necessary. So I'll get him Hall of Famer, bro. If I gotta pull him a Hall of Famer GOATs of any video game I ever played, he's right up there, my nigga. Alright, so let's see. First up, we got my nigga Mia Fey, the baddie herself. Now, listen, right? Besides her big titties, I'm gonna say this: she is a very fantastical character. I know, I'll be like, you know, trolling and junk like during the story, but she is really a cool character. Like I have, like, even though like she's like a, what's it called, like a fridging type of character where like she had to die to prove, you know, Phoenix's worth or whatever. I don't know what it's specifically called, but it's something in media where like somebody dies for, you know, for the expense of the main character. Like for instance, like Gwen Stacy. I hate Gwen Stacy as a character. I'm not gonna lie, if she don't show up in the next Tom Holland trilogy, I will be perfectly fine with that shit. Maybe an unpopular topic, maybe something completely different from this shit, but I'm just saying that because I don't like Gwen Stacy at all. Fuck y'all Gwen Stacy fans. Suck my dick. Alright, so let's see. So Mia, already going here, Hall of Famer, obviously. Like, she has, and I will literally agree with this, she has the best well-rounded character. I mean, she motivated Phoenix. Even in the dead, she went her own sister's body, which sometimes was questionable. I don't know how her sister just got big titties all of a sudden when she get her body, but I don't mind it. All jokes aside, my nigga, like, she was most important because she showed, she like, again, with Phoenix, she showed that he can go over challenges, that she can, like, I gotta say, she's a Hall of Famer. There's no question. She was throughout the entire series, even after her death. Her death set for, like, literally set this tone for the whole story. So again, Mia Fey is on the Hall of Famer. Now, let's get the useless niggas out the way first. The nigga was literally doing nothing. He was literally just the fucking tutorial boss. Same thing with this nigga. He was the tutorial boss. Look at the little STD down his head ass nigga. Any other useless ass niggas? Alright, no then, I guess so. Alright, let's keep going. Maya Fey, Mia's sister. Now, at first, I wasn't jiving with Maya as a character at first. But then when we was at the what's her name, the movie set for the Steel Samurai, that's when she kind of shines with her character more. And she wasn't just like a character where she was like the sidekick character that just gave quippy quotes. She had a character. She was a girl who lost her sister, her only like real family alive at this point, and she's on her own trying to do her own things and junk. Her trying to find herself, and Phoenix giving her that big brother aspect that she needs, or that big confidant aspect that she needs for her character. You know what I'm saying? I feel like her character serves the purpose of being relatable. You know, giving Phoenix a little bit of fun during the trial. Like, of course, you know, it was like serious trial junk, but she gave, you know, a little spark to Phoenix, and Phoenix used that spark with his cases. Shoot, it even shows with another character here, which we're gonna get to like in a bit. But in the DLC with you know, oh my god, I forgot his character. Emma, my dumbass. But no, Emma, with Emma and stuff like that, right? Emma is like a clear-cut reference to, like, you know, like what Phoenix, you know, how much Phoenix loves, you know, Maya. He sees Maya in Emma. So, like, you know what I'm saying? We gotta go here and put her in GOAT tier. She isn't as, like, Hall of Fame, but she is still in GOAT tier, and she still is a GOAT. Where I'm not downgrading her at all. This is just in my opinion. She's not Hall of Famer, but she is GOAT material. Now, my goat! What a nigga Edward right in front of Phoenix. I ain't gonna hold it all, gang. I ain't gonna hold it all, gang. Edward, legitimately, one of the best characters. I'm not gonna say the entire series yet, because we haven't seen, I mean, look at the rest of these niggas. I don't even know who the fuck these niggas are. But he set the tone for, like, character development in this entire series. I mean, going from a person who was, you know, the cocky person, you know what I'm saying, the person who thought he was on top 24/7, to a person who literally got in the end, fucked over in school by his own system, which he put at such a high standard. It was crazy how we talked about how like his case was and how a trauma like that could really affect the person, how that could make themselves grow into a person later on, you know what I'm saying? Like, and it's the fact that this nigga was just so cold too, like, objection. You know what I'm saying? Hey, listen, I was going crazy in that voice acting. I ain't going to at all, bro. But yeah, that's why he's a Hall of Famer to me, because he has a cool ass arc. And I feel like a lot of these characters have cool ass arcs. I mean, we're going to get to the characters that I really did not like, and I feel like they cool, but like, you know, they really weren't outstanding characters like that, or some of them just irritating as fuck, which we'll get to in a minute. Edward's a Hall of Famer, even throughout the entire DLC, even with the little bits we got from him. He was an outstanding character. And the fact that the events of the first game really still affects him as a character now, and they really didn't just disregard that for the, you know what I'm saying, like the DLC, that's good enough for me to say he's Hall of Famer. So he's up there. Alright, so my nigga Dick Gumshoe. Alright, so I ain't gonna lie, I didn't like, I think I was gonna like Dick.
What do you mean by
a lot? I don't think I was gonna like Gumshoe a lot, but it was around the time when like we were in like the park. And like he was hitting story beat for story beat. I'm like, all right, bro, this nigga cool actually. Hold on. So of course, you put that nigga in GOAT status. He still isn't Hall of Famer because he's sort of like a comic relief character. But I do see if they're like, if we keep going in like the series and stuff like that, and we see how like he progresses as a character, maybe he'll reach Hall of Famer. But if you're in GOAT and Hall of Famer to me, like you're cool ass character, like you're GOATs, like literally, like it doesn't really matter. Like these, like I can put them like in the same tier, but like they're like neck and neck with each other, like not too far, but like they're like right here, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, you're still a GOAT. Gumshoe was still fire. I still like some of the arcs he had to go through where he literally risked his whole job for us in like the whole damn DLC. So I gotta give him claps up, bro. I gotta give him claps up for that, bro. Judge, I don't know about. I mean, he was cool, but like he's like he's. I can't describe Judge as a character because he's more of a mechanic, less of a character. I would say, I don't know. Maybe I'm tripping on that. I don't know, y'all. But he, as a character, to me, from what we was playing, he seemed like he was more of a mechanic. But we did see some of his character grow a little bit. If there's ever a game where he becomes like a main plot or something where we gotta save Judge or something like that, maybe that would change my mind. But you know what I'm saying? You still got a special place in my heart. You're not in GOAT tier because he really didn't do so much. He was just like a more mechanic, but still got a special place in my heart. You know what I'm saying? Like he's not a bad character by any means. Just he's not a standout. You know, so he's more like a mechanica. You know what I'm saying? Not like a tangible character I can just grab onto. You know? All right, my boy Larry Butts. All right, so my boy Larry Butts, you're going in here in GOAT tier. I didn't like Larry at first because he was in the tutorial, but the stupid shit he just went into, literally every single thing that he has done made me laugh. Like dead serious, like bro, I almost broke character half the time reading his story, like reading the lines and shit. But what made him stand out as a character, not less, was the fact that he was funny as heck. Like for me personally, for me like a character, they don't have to have like this grand EOS, you know, like whole character development arc. They can just be a funny ass nigga, just like Gumshoe, right? You know what I'm saying? You don't have to do the most crazy jump for me to have like you guys like a good character. Like that's why I kind of like, you know, some characters out of the DCU, like out of the Superman movie, like Mr. Terrific. He had the most greatest arc ever. He was just a cool ass nigga that I liked to see on screen, that I almost like more than Superman, to be fair. Larry Butts is gonna be on there, the GOAT status. These two bum ass niggas down here, bro, you're in the who the fuck cares type thing. Actually, nah, there's gonna be some niggas that gonna be in the Duke of Luke ass tier, so let's get it. What was his nigga name? I almost forgot. I'm gonna put the character's name like right on screen just for case I just forgot. I'm a dumbass nigga. That series, like that was like episodes ago. That's almost like a year ago, which is insane, but whatever. This nigga, you still cool. Actually, he got one up though. I feel like he was supposed to be like the Von Karma type. Cause Von Karma was actually a cool ass villain, but we'll get to him later. But he was alright. I mean, I didn't like his case that much. I mean, the case itself wasn't all too bad. It was the fact that like you still cool. You still cool. You still cool. He isn't terrible. He wasn't an outright terrible villain, but like I would say that he wasn't the best. I mean, it was like the second case like the whole series. So like of course he been getting one up a lot, but again with his character, he's more like the like the businessman type, the one of the shady business and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like setting up things behind the scenes type of character. I didn't hate him too much, but he wasn't enough for me like the other villains of the series or like the other antagonists of the series hit for me. So April May, beside the big ass titties, of course, you alright. I mean, like you weren't really all that though. Fuck, goddamn. I'm over here bumping shit. God damn. Real talk, she wasn't even all that for real. Like she was more of like a lapdog for this nigga up here, Kentucky Fried Chicken. I'm just gonna call him Kentucky Fried Chicken. I don't care, bro. I just got him like a country accent. April May, you know what I'm saying? Like she was cool, but like she was only there for that one joke, popping her boobies in out in jug. I don't know why I just did that. I'm kind of ashamed of myself as a man. Fuck, my essential oils and shit are falling. God damn. Like Versace EOS. Shout out to you. Shout out to you. But yeah, she was only there for like sexual innuendo jokes. Like she's not that much of a character. I would say she was more of like I wouldn't say plot device either, because she moved the plot, but not as a character, but as like a dumbass nigga, bro. Like she left all her evidence in her damn drawer in her hotel room. Like what? So we're gonna put her on UI. You know what I'm saying? Not too much of a character I could talk about at this rate. It's just she's just there, I guess. I don't know. I could put her at question marks, but she is not this tier. Like she was at least integral to the plot of us trying to figure out what Kentucky Fried Chicken did. Bellboy. Bellboy is actually a cool character. He's in the same tier as Judge. He didn't really do a lot except for give us a little bit of the evidence. But again, though, as a character, he is better than. I know this is crazy. Like you still cool, but like you weren't better than the Judge. You're not even better than Kentucky Fried Chicken. You're just kind of Bellboy. You know what I'm saying? Like not be trying to disrespect. I mean, there's some Bellboy fans out there. I don't know, my nigga. What has he done in the entire series? We don't know. We haven't played the entire game series yet. But if you like the nigga, you like the nigga. He was just there. Fat fuck. We're gonna put this nigga Grossberg on Grody Burger at. I'm not gonna be too mean. Like you still got a special place in my heart. Like I just love making fun of that nigga because like it was just funny to do. But also it was just like the fact that he was integral to the plot. Like he was even more important than KFC, Kentucky Fried Chicken, of course. In a sense that he was more closer to like the Faye sister's mother and all that. He's still a cool character. He still got a special place in my heart. Kentucky Fried Chicken, his character really was like I could get attached to. He wasn't like a villain where I like, oh shoot, I like his character. I want to see him lose, but I really don't at the same time. Like it's not like what other characters we can see up here that like I can compare him to. But again, nah, he still got a special place in my heart to make fun of, and of course he wasn't a bad character, but he is not reaching GOAT tier of the big three right here. So nah, I'm cool. All right, so that nigga. I keep forgetting these niggas' names, bro. Hold on, bro. Y'all see my damn history. aceattorney characters. What was your name, nigga? What was your name? I should have just kept like a whole list too. Maybe we can go to the wiki fandom. I should have just left this alone, Gango. I should have just let this alone. I think we found it. Nope, they're showing niggas that I don't need to see. Oh my gosh, we're gonna get spoiled. No. Yeah, again, we're gonna remember this. The Steel Samurai nigga. The Steel Samurai nigga. So we're gonna pull him at You're Still Cool. I mean, all he did was just like all I had to do with the nigga was just make crack jokes all the time, like crack cocaine jokes, like I love the smell of cocaine. You know what I'm saying? Like but in all reality, you still cool though, but like you're not a standout character. Like the more and more I like analyze and look back at like the whole series, like rewatching my own playthrough, is that some of these characters weren't super extensive to the plot. Like I could compare this game to like Danganronpa, where it's kind of like these characters they cool, but not a lot of standouts across from like the people that are actual prominent in the series. So he's in a cool tier. He is not as bad at April May though, but he's not as still got special heart, my nigga. Like matter of fact, Bellboy got a special place in my heart because he was a cool ass nigga too. So that kind of changed my opinion there. I got y'all Bellboy fans out here. I got y'all Bellboy fans. I supporting y'all niggas. Alright, so the next old hag. Now old hag, I ain't gonna lie, she cool, but she got annoying at one point. Like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like she was fondling over, you know, this nigga over here, you know what I'm saying? But better than Afro. Yeah, she hated this nigga. She liked this nigga. Again, I'm 5 in the morning editing this shit, and I'm realizing more and more that I am a complete dumbass. Overall, she really wasn't like the best character. Like, you still cool, but like your whole thing was being the naggy old ass hag. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's pretty much it. No questions asked. Just what the fuck is that nigga even here for? Like, I'm not even making a joke. I'm being dead serious. This nigga did nothing the entire series. Like, look at this nigga. This nigga look like he sucked balls. So, this girl, I forgot her name too. I'm sorry. It's been a while since like I've been. I'm gonna put the name over here on the screen. But she got still playing special place Mara. She was nice. She was a kind young lady. You know what I'm saying? I had another problem with her. You know what I'm saying? She was more like the little the behind the scenes girl, like the what's it called? She wasn't a manager, but she was like more like a assistant. She was an assistant. She herself, she wasn't really that important, but I could see in some cases where she did handle the plot. So there's nothing too much I can say about her, but she still got a special place in my heart. She still got a special place in my heart. This nigga right here. What is nigga name, like Tony or something? I can't remember some of these niggas' names, bro. I can't even lie, bro. Him. You still cool, Hackins, Tony Hackins, but you're not as fire as you don't have a special place in my heart. You were just a dick rider. That's literally all you were. Let's see. She wasn't okay, so this is when we start getting to the villain territory, right? Her as a villain, she has the same curse as like the Danganronpa third case curse, where like she as a character really falls flat. Like she really didn't stand her ground at all. Like there was no twist villain, there was no nothing. She was, oh my gosh, like I sent for her the entire time, but like she had to be in the ass tier, bro. Like genuinely, her character was basically built up as like somebody that was trying to hide a death. Like yes, what she did was accidental. But like she gave up so easy that like that case could have been done within a couple of minutes, not even 2-3 days. As like a case 3 curse, like in Danganronpa and even Phoenix Wright aceattorney, I would say she wasn't like a good standout. I don't know if that's controversial or not, but I didn't like her that much. Even though, you know, she had that thing on her, but she wasn't that alright. I mean, she was smoking that doobie all the time, so I can at least give her that though. But matter of fact, we're switching them around. Yeah, she do cool guys. I can't even go to it all. You're like in the same tier. Y'all butt buddies right now. Y'all butt buddies right now. Alright. Ice Spice. Ice Spice, I could put you over all these other niggas. Y'all were cool. Like these three was cool, but like she's at least better than them niggas. I can't even lie, bro. Like even him to a certain degree. And I know it's gonna be controversial as well, but again, to the first two Phoenix Wright. Oh my gosh, can I say first 3 Phoenix Wright villains were not that good? Wow, that's gonna be controversial. I know niggas gonna be mad at me in the comments. All right, Von Karma. Nah, I'm gonna put you over these niggas, but niggas a Hall of Famer. This nigga's a Hall of Famer. The reason why I said that is because Gango was so manipulative, so conniving. He was an actual villain. Brody hid a damn bullet for years in his own body just to not get caught. This nigga couldn't do that. This bitch couldn't do that either. He did it. Hall of Famer. Yeah, there's no question in that. The noodle shop dude still got a special place in my heart. I think he's actually better than a lot of these other niggas actually. I believe he's a good character. He had good motives. He wasn't a bad character. Still got a special place in my heart. Can't be in GOAT tier. Can't definitely not in Hall of Famer. But he is still, I still gotta say he got a special place in my heart. And if you're like the noodle shop nigga, That's you, my nigga. This is my list. This is my list. You can make your own list. I can link this down in the description below so y'all can post y'all own list. Tag me in that mug, see what y'all think. But that's just my opinion at the end of the day. Alright, so Polly. Nigga was a bird. I mean, he wasn't integral to the plot, so I can say he was still cool. I like Polly. But it's kind of... it's kind of crazy I put her in R right and the bird is right up. This list looks fucking crazy. Is it kind of crazy I liked the bird over the kid though? I mean, it's not. This is my list at the end of the day. You can do your own, but like again though, this list looks crazy as hell. Alright, bro, whatever. You're gonna be in the comment like, oh, you put over this, but why you put a bird over her, bro? Why you put a bird over her, bro? Listen, I don't care. This is my list. I liked Polly better than her. It's simple as that. So when we get to the DLC hits, I thought she was a replacement for Maya, like off bat. I didn't like her as much, but then she started getting, you know, a little bit better over time. I still want to see her just in case she's up in any other Phoenix Wright games, but for now, she's still a GOAT tier. Like, she is a very good character. I love her arc between her and her sister, and that's why her sister is automatically going up right next to her. Matter of fact, I'll even put her sister up. Dang. I might put her sister like right here though. Matter of fact, the dynamic duo, they still a GOAT tier, but their character arcs right next to hers are just like top tier. God damn, did a fucking ghost from SpongeBob just possess me? God damn. Anyway, so yeah, I put her up there right here because their arcs are amazing, and plus I like their characters. Like at first I thought it was like replacements for like Mia and Maya, but the more and more I thought about it, the more I'm like, wait a minute, maybe they're supposed to be like a mirroring from their relationship to, you know, theirs. You know what I'm saying? Both of theirs like are big contrasting relationships between them. Maya had a whole sister that loved her dearly and interacted with her, all that, and these two relationships right here, they were more, you know, separated apart. So I do believe that they're in GOAT material, but I can't put them in Hall of Famer because these four up here, even like the villain, like as a whole, like, all right. So you almost get to the final stretch, and I don't even know who the other niggas are. This nigga right here, the police guy, he was just annoying. Like I don't know if y'all noticed, but when he popped up, I had to really turn down the volume on the video so y'all won't get ear damage. Cause every time nigga came up, he always made that noise every single time, bro. Like it was like no stop, like at all, bro. Like he kept making that noise to the point I started not liking his character. And I know people are gonna say, like, well, you know, I like them too. I get it. I know you like them, nigga. I know you like them, nigga. But I don't like them. I don't like them at all. Like, I understand if you like them for, like, comic relief. He wasn't funny. Like, I can't even put him over Salmonella, because at least I can make fun of that nigga. This nigga I can only make booty jokes with. I couldn't run with much material. Her? Damn. You know, we still got a special place in my heart, you know what I'm saying? You know, hey. Again, the only joke I literally made was about her titties. But actually, as a character, she actually was a pretty cool character. I would say I put her right next to the noodle shopkeeper or whatever. But again, you know, like she's not better, but I still think she has a good, she's a good, well-rounded character. You still got special place in my heart, but she's not in GOAT status. Now, what niggas going to GOAT status is my boy, yes sir! My boy Arthur Morgan, yes sir! You already know what time it is, yes sir! My boy Arthur Morgan, bro, I'm not putting him over I'm not putting over the OG. I'm not putting over the OG though, but he's still a GOAT character at the end of the day. He's still, I would say, like, top 10. He is in the top 10 category. I'm not gonna hold you at all, man. He was a good character, and him grappling with the fact about with his brother and shit like that, I love that. And also I loved his character and how, like, you know, he did a bad thing, I would say, but for a right reason and an understandable reason. Like, I can understand from my point of view. I put him at GOAT tier. I didn't write all this up. I'm just coming off the top of the dome of what I do remember the story. I still gotta rewatch, like, my own series, so, like, you know, get it refreshed in my head too. And I'm going to do that again later, like down the line, you know, next time if we have another arc of Ace Attorney, the second one, it's gonna be a while though, but I'll talk about that near the end of the video. Alright, final character, my boy. We putting your ass in GOAT tier. I can't even go to all gang. Like, as like a villain, bro, this nigga was kind of fire. This isn't like in order. Like, they're all GOATs. Like, so it doesn't matter what type of like placement I put this nigga at though. But this nigga was cool, bro. But he's not better than Von Karma. But like, it's something about him that he's still in GOAT tier. Like, he's not like, listen, Von Karma and like this nigga right here, bro. These two dudes, one main villain from the main series and the other one from a DLC, are eons better than these two niggas on here, bro. Like the characters, how the way they are, how the way they do things. He's still GOAT, but he is not better than Von Karma, like by any means. But he's still GOAT character. But it's just how the way this nigga set up everything. Like, you could understand what he was trying to do, but the problem is how the way he handled the situation was far worse and could far affect more worse shit to anybody in this whole series. So, of course, I put him right in GOAT tier because I feel like he's a good, well-rounded character. I'll say I wish I could have wrote things down for these characters, or at least try to like rewatch it fully to try to understand them more. But I think I got the gist of his character because I was just editing this month like a couple weeks ago, so I kind of get the whole thing about him though. But y'all, man, I know it's a weird video. I might be a little bit original today. That's because, you know, I'm trying to get back into record again. I know I just 35-minute video. I don't want to make it too long, but again, I don't know. I'm gonna edit this mug up anyway. But y'all, this is my tier list. We'll see what all these other characters do. I mean, shit, for all I know, this nigga could be a fucking GOAT character up here, my nigga. I don't know. But man, this is my tier list. Like I said, I want to be fully back in recording and uploading. The problem is like I just got a lot of responsibilities. I mean, shoot. I didn't tell y'all, bro, but like almost a year I've been an editor for another YouTuber. Shout out to my boy Clark. Yes, sir. You know what I'm saying? The homie, he's a pretty cool dude. You know what I'm saying? I edit out and help out with his channel a lot. You should go check him out. These are some of the videos I did on the channel, but I don't want to keep sponsoring other niggas on the channel, okay, buddy? This is my channel at the end of the day. I'm the fucking star over here, motherfucker. Exactly. But man, bro, this is like the whole video. I don't want to make a video like this. You know, we're going to start doing this for every other series we do. Like, we're going to do like a tier list at the end, and then we're going to do, you know, what characters were our favorites. I was going to do cases, but I feel like that would make the video too long. So I just put the cases as the characters, like the main villains, of course. Like this case right here was never my favorite. The Still Some Right arc was not my favorite, but it still had cool character moments. But as like an arc, it wasn't good. Same thing with Kentucky Fried Chicken. Like, he was still cool, but like that whole thing wasn't really the best to me. Well, it was only best because one of the best characters died off bad. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, y'all, love y'all niggas. How what we're going to do arcs and videos on the channel is going to be very different. That's the reason why I took so long to upload, because I was trying to figure stuff out. I was trying to figure out ideas out and see if it won't work. I'm going to try different stuff on the channel, see if y'all like it. If y'all don't like it, I won't do it ever again. We'll just go back to the regular schedule of programming. But we're trying to actually adapt this year, not just stay the same. You know what I'm saying? Some things are going to be different, some things are going to be, you know what I'm saying, completely different things I'm going to do on the channel. Whatever. It's whatever I want to do on the channel. You know what I'm saying? If you don't like it, I'm gonna try to at least make sure it's enjoyable for everybody. You know what I'm saying? We're still gonna do the classic uploading where we do stupid junk, we do the tier list, we'll do maybe we'll do a skit or something, you know what I'm saying, in the middle of the videos or whatever. I don't know. Whatever. Y'all comment down below too. Also, my Instagram, TikTok, all that is in the description just in case y'all want to follow me to keep up to date for what's gonna happen on the channel, because I have a lot of stuff I want to talk about on this channel and on the second one, which I hope y'all would like too, because again, it's kind of different content. I'm talking about real world events too, while also talking about stuff that I want to talk about and want to yap about. Like, y'all want to see a sketchbook tour on my second channel, y'all can see that too. But again, no, I don't want to take too long, since, you know, I don't want to take long in this video. Like, already 38 minutes I just literally recorded right now though. So yeah, I had to hurry up this video before my parents had to leave. So if it seems like it's so snappy and I'm just talking so fast, that's the reason why. And again, bro, I love y'all niggas. Make sure to drink y'all water, make sure y'all hydrated. I'm just yapping right now because I just miss video, you know. I get it. Sometimes we get burnt out. Sometimes we need to take breaks and try to reevaluate what we're doing, and that's what I had to do, bro. That's what I do to reinvent myself. But I'm not gonna say like I'm back again, you know what I'm saying? But I was always here. It was just it took me a while to really sit down and record. But yeah, bro. Anyway, y'all, I love y'all, and as I say in every goddamn video, man, soak in greatness and at least not in regret. And I'll see you, my big body brothers and sisters, in the next arc. This next arc gonna be fire though, actually. What the fuck was that? Y'all hear that sound? Whatever, bro. Peace.